There's a lot of books out about setting goals and staying on purpose and achieving your goals. And so let's take a look at what a goal is, okay? Because what is a goal doing, okay? If a goal is to go here, where do you have to be in relationship to that goal? Well, you can't be there because it wouldn't be a goal. So you have to be somewhere else. Let's just say you're over here, okay? And so where you are, you make up that where you are isn't as important as over here. So what you say is wherever I am, okay, it isn't it. Okay, now that means you're trying to get over here. So what happens when you try to get over there where you're moving that direction is you are in a thing called you're in motion. And so goals are not there to achieve them. They're there to keep you in motion. And once you're in motion, the next thing happens, and this is the thing that's so critical that people do not seem to understand, is that once you're in motion, what's really going on is going to be at the procession of this. And people say, oh, what do you mean procession? It's you just get in motion and you're going to just have to watch for what's going on. For instance, Coca-Cola didn't start out as a Coca-Cola business. It started out as a pharmaceutical company. Tiffany was, which is now a fancy jewelry store, started out as a stationery store. Raytheon, which made missile guidance, is now, originally was a refrigerator maker. And you start to understand that all these people just got in motion. DuPont, which is known for Teflon and all cooking pans and all that stuff, basically, started out as an explosive company. So you got to see this whole stuff. Avon Cosmetics started out as a book sales company. So you have to get this idea is that the goal over here, they didn't start out to be Coca-Cola. It didn't start out to be a Coca-Cola business. None of these started out to be what they were. They had to stay, though, in motion and then let the procession where they're supposed to go show up. Now, I'm working with a bunch of young entrepreneurs who really want to do it. And so what they want is some very concrete rules. And these rules are important because they keep you where? In motion. But most people think that they are themselves the most important. They're never the most important, but they do work. And, for instance, what problem are you solving? Well, what is the problem you're solving? Okay, these are important. What is your message? Why are you different, better? All these things keep you in motion. But don't forget out of the corner of your eye, something else is going on and be awake to it and don't discount it. It's very, very interesting that researchers don't do as well. I mean, in fact, if you look at what went on, basically, of the top 46 drugs that have been made in the last 10 years, only 3 had anything to do with federal funding because people are focusing on something and they think that the goal is it, which is not. And see, federal funding gives you a certain direction. You have to stay on that direction. You're not looking at procession. And so everything else is done by happy mistakes, being awake to what's going on out of the corner of your eye. And so you have to understand goals are not there to achieve them. They're there to keep you in motion. If you just understand, don't expect it to go as you plan. It's not designed to go as you plan. And I don't care what you think, it's not going to go the way you think it is. In fact, the universe doesn't work by your standards, it works by the greater spirit's standards. So stay in motion, set the goals knowing they're not that important, as long as it keeps you in motion, and then watch what's going on at the corner of your eye. I learned from Bucky a long time ago that the bigger the picture, the more accurate your prediction. There's nothing in a caterpillar, if you just study a caterpillar, will ever tell you about scenario butterfly. So my entire life, I'm working as much as I can to be a comprehensivist. That's interested in everything, so I can make better choices, better decisions, and have a better perspective. What can I do for you?